looking back is always fear-based. Looking back is always fear-based. Looking over your shoulder comes with it this idea that I need to see what's happening behind me, right? And it brings about this understanding of being afraid of something that is pursuing you. And so looking back, especially when you look back over your life, sometimes you look back and go, oh man, it could be fear-based. And it's the idea that you're afraid of something pursuing you. And I say that to say this: fear is no way to live. Fear is no way to live. Now, I know that sometimes we all want to play it safe. But you can't always play it safe. Sometimes you have to take risks. Now, when we translate that into the Bible arena, into biblical talk, we call it walking by faith. Walking by faith. And so there are times you have to simply say, I cannot live in a state of fear. I've got to walk by faith. And this works out into every area of your life. Because becoming faith-based means that you can't allow fear to direct you in any shape or form. I think people are really fearful today, don't you? I think people are afraid. I think when you see road rage, and when you see people going off on one another, beating each other up, it is all based in a spirit of fear. Kristen sent me a video. Awesome, they got it up. Kristen sent me a video that she took of herself in Manhattan on the Upper West Side. She was at a coffee shop getting her morning coffee, right? And all of a sudden, some guy comes running in, and then this woman comes running in behind him, and she's beating on him. Now, if you grew up in New York City back in the 60s and 70s like I did, that was not necessarily too uncommon. There were times you would see stuff, okay? I saw someone get killed. And when I was there, the 60s and 70s, part of the 80s was really bad in New York City. Anyway, Kristen hadn't seen anything like that. She was like in shock. So this girl, what happened was the guy that she's beating on, he was just a stranger, and she and him were in a store that was just a couple of doorways down, and when he was leaving, he unfortunately, inadvertently closed the door on her finger, and it cut her finger. Now, she wasn't profusely bleeding or anything like that, but she was mad. And so she went after him, and he went into the coffee shop, and she followed him in, and then she had her boyfriend coming in, and her boyfriend looked like he was a gang member. He had no shirt on, and he was tattooed with the little teardrops coming down the side of his eye like that. So this guy comes in, his girlfriend told him, this guy did this to me, and she's all loud. By the way, I'm pretty sure 100% they're Puerto Rican. Just about saying. And man, he went after this guy, and he beat this guy up. Oh no! And you know, everybody kind of stands around and takes a video of it. And so Kristen had her video low. She was low. She said, "I'm pregnant. I had to make sure it was low." But let me tell you something. When people go off like that, it's all fear-based. You're afraid. It's fearful. You know? That guy asked me, hey, can I ask you something? When someone comes up to me like that in the middle of nowhere at 10:30 at night at a crazy old truck stop and a casino out there, my mind, I was raised in New York City. My mind, I'm thinking, yeah, you want to ask me something. I know exactly what you want to ask me. Right? And so immediately I just said, no, there's nothing you need to ask me. You know? Sometimes things just happen like that, but that's also fear-based. And you cannot live like that. What do we need to do instead? God bless you. We need to look ahead in faith. Instead of looking back in fear, let's look ahead in faith. How many are with me this morning? Right? Because what you're running from is fear, and fear, the Bible says, has no power over any of us anymore. You have been set free from fear. You instead have been given the love of God, and that perfect love casts out all fear. So one of the biggest things you have to do is learn that looking back is always fear-based. And fear is no way to live. Fear is no way to live. Number two.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that bell notification on so you don't miss anything that we have going on here. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to discuss with you. Hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week. God bless.